Hey guys, Lancer here. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again for joining me. We'll look into some MTG market movers for the day. Now, no surprises, but Flamekin Harbinger is back again. Now, this card is actually just gone crazy. If you look at it right now, you can see that it's actually gone up by. Wait, why can I? It's actually gone up by almost 20 for 40% in the last couple of days. And right now it's sitting at $15 for some of the premium cards, and I doubt you can get any for $4 anymore. TCG Player says $7.39. Card Kingdom says $5, but Lowen and Mystery Booster say $13 and $10 each. We can have a look at TCG Player, see what the cheapest price is, but $7 might still be on the low end. Media Golem from Secret Lair is once again spiking up, or at least should I say moving up from $1.74 to $2.95. You can get them obviously for 25 cents in almost all Commander products. Near mint $15.99 for Flamekin. The cheapest price is heavily played for $6.49 and moderately played for $8.49. Armageddon, the least fun card that you can play in Commander, 5th edition, 3 colorless, 1 white for destroy all lands. It has been moving pretty steadily up in the last couple of days. I am not too sure what the plan with this card is, but it is pretty much universally higher costed than I expected. This might be one of the cheapest versions, actually. Next is Lantern of Insight, 5th Dawn. Now, this card really does take me back. It's a really old card. Each player, 1 mana for an artifact. Each player plays with the top card of his library revealed, and then you may tap and sacrifice the target player shuffles his or her library. So, good card, quite fun to try out. I think the big thing with a card like this is that you're really going to want to figure out what deck it belongs in. But you can see it moved from $1.50 in May 2021 to right now sitting at $6.98. That's almost a 600% gain. Pretty cool if you manage to get a couple of them. Faceless Haven. This card has been in the back of, or at least popped up every now and then in some of these Spotlight MTG market movers, and it looks like it's still moving up. So yeah, good luck trying to get one of these now. Temple Guardian from Secret Lairs. Now these are very underpriced, but they are really awkwardly placed in these mystery booster boxes, where they could have probably given a bit more value, but then they would tank the price. We'll have to see how that goes in the next couple of days. Summer Bloom from Starter 1999. Now this is a pretty cool card. 1 colorless, 1 green for a sorcery. Put up to 3 land cards from your library, from your hand into play. So if you have 4 cards in hand and 3 of them are lands, you could ramp by a lot. Seems like a bit of a waste. You're going to have a lot of trouble holding on to that many lands in the first place. Still a cool card. It had a huge spike at some point where it went all crazy, but right now it's sitting at around about, what is that, $3? Man, there's something really weird going on with my mouse. $2.85. Moving on, Silent Blade Oni. So this card, Plane Chase 2012. So baseline was $1.99, moving up to about $4.75. Pretty cool card. Can do a lot of cool things with it. I think you're going to have to see if there's actually any value in picking up cards like this that have already moved so far. Didgeridoo, it's back again from Homelands. Once again, if you're playing a Minotaur deck, it's a pretty cool card. Sitting at $20 was pretty good time to pick it up, actually, because right now it's moving up to $26 or even high as $34. We'll have to see if that's because people think that this is the floor, because if you look back on history, you can see that there was a floor at the same level. Like I said, this looked like a stock. If it broke that neckline, that it could have dropped all the way down to $10, maybe $13, but it kept it for now. It says $20, and then it's starting to spike, just like you'd expect a stock to. Graven Cans from Shadowmaw, old card, good cards. Sitting at $5.98 a couple of days ago, now sitting at almost $8. We'll have to see what happens to cards like these. I think they are actually really cool. Delph's Cube from Fallen Empires. This is one of my reserve list cards, yes. weird. It's actually moving up again. So it had its initial spike from 64 cents to about $3.49. Then it dropped down to $2.20, and now it's moving up again. We'll have to see if a reserve list is maybe coming back into spotlight. We'll have to see. Abundance from Urza Saga, not on the reserve list. Plenty of other printings of this card, but this is probably one of the oldest versions from Urza Saga. So sitting at $4.30 just because of age. Scion of the Ur Dragon from Commander 2017. Pretty cool card. Dragon's now back in favor. Because of the dragon guy from Forgotten Realms Commander deck. Actually, now I think about it, he is just one dragon card. Dragons themselves have few reprintings from that deck. Tongue Twister. So we'll have to see how this card goes. I think this is a good card for its mana cost. You can do a lot of cool things with it. Elvish Piper from 9th edition. Pretty cool card. Been very spiky in the last couple of weeks than any time in its history. Sitting at $8.45 currently. The cheapest price is Masters 25 at $7.26. All of these ones, except for 7th edition, 8th edition, are the same. Oh, Elvish Piper from Urza's Destiny is different. But yeah, it really does depend on what you're going for. It's a good card, especially if you're playing in green with some big creatures of different colors. Engineered Explosives from Double Masters. Really powerful card. Really, really good at being used for in Modern, actually. This one from Double Masters did really tank the price, but you can see, like, oh man, this is crazy. $3.42 for so much of its history, and now moving up to $20 to balance out the rest of it. So it's, yeah, this would have been a great pickup back then. I don't know if I picked up any, but Double Masters is not a bad one to pick up anyways. We're just moving straight into reserve list Bayou and Badlands, because those are the ones we kept an eye on. So we can see that Badlands is still sitting at the average price of $499, and Bayou is still moving up. So at some point the premium ones are going to move up, or actually the premium or the high end is actually dropping. So this could be an interesting time. We'll have to see what is going on right now, because usually these kinds of things happen only when there's a topping process where it kind of breaks it and then like it starts dropping from that point onwards. So we'll have to keep a close eye on this and see how that goes. Same thing for Badlands. So MTG Goldfish for movers and shakers for the day. Paladin class moving up by 15%. Nothing else is pretty impressive. Biggest drop is Grandmaster of Flowers, dropping down by 7%. Ghostband Dragon is pulling back a bit, sitting at $40. This might be one of the slower days, actually, that I've seen in quite a long time, for standard anyways. Moving on to Modern. Chalice of the Void moving up by 14% today. Primal Beyond moving up by 20%. That's better. Lord of Atlantis moving up by 11%. Flamekin Harbinger moving up by 22% again. Archive Trap, Blood Moon dropping, Defense Grid dropping. They all gained a lot in the last couple of days, so no surprises there. Ren and 6 still moving up, now sitting at $112, $113. Lord of Atlantis from, what set is that? Time Spiral? Moving up by $33, moving up to $33. Shenzo Death Storehouse dropping down by 13%. Defense Grid dropping down by 16%. Twilight Maya dropping down by 10%. Once again, still feels kind of slow for the weekly. It's like weekly is flattened out a bit. Moving to Modern, Sarkam Unbroken going up by 11% today. Nothing else even remotely close to that on the moving ups or the downs. Dragonlord Dromoka still sitting at 20%. Revelant Riches sitting at 28%. Moving up, now sitting at $13.67. Resplendent Angel moving up by 13% to now sit at $24.83. And Atvara Hellkite moving up by 17% to sit at $13. Actually, there is quite a few changes in the weekly for Pioneer, but I don't think that that's mainly because of Pioneer. Pioneer feels like a really slow format at this point. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me. We'll have to see how it goes in the next couple of days and see what people are interested in. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And I'll keep doing as many of these as I can. Thanks again. See ya.